And I didn't need time to see. Let's see when you love someone. Yo, what's up? This your boy Donnell Jones, and you're checking out illfamemag.com.
Tanae here with the one and only Donnell Jones. What's going on?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
I'm good. Question is, how you doing?
I'm great, man. I can't complain. Life is beautiful.
Looking good. You ain't aged a bit. Ain't that what the old folks say?
Right?
You ain't aged a bit.
I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there, but you know, I just try to stay in that gym.
I got you. Yeah, definitely. So you just hit the stage here at concert. I mean, they have everybody tonight. Master P, Too Short, Mystical. The list goes on. How does it feel on that stage? You rock the stage, by the way.
Incredible. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. It just feels incredible to get out there and be able to perform in front of my fans and just meet some new people and just enjoy it. Because I mean, you know, everybody don't get a chance to do what they love to do and make it a profession. You know, so I'm happy about that.
You're right about that, and I mean, just watching the fan spaces, they still knew your music. I mean, they still was rocking with you. So one of the classics, Where I Want to Be, like, to this day, when it comes on, I mean, people are still going crazy over it. Talk about the state of R&B during that time.
Well, the state of R&B during that time, you know, you had myself, Case, Jodeci, R. Kelly, Maxwell, so many great artists, and I think the thing about that era was everybody did R&B, but everybody sounded different. You know, we had different styles of R&B, which made it beautiful. But I like today's R&B too. You know, I don't knock it. I just think these young brothers have found a way to do something a little bit different than what we did, and it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit sex driven. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, I think back then we left a little bit more to the imagination, and now you know. Now it's a little more in your face.
Right. I mean, it's like blatant now. Like, they don't try and cover it up. I was going to ask you, too, like, what do you think about today's R&B compared to you guys' R&B?
Well, I'm a rock with my era. You know, I'm always going to rock with my era because I just feel like we made love songs. You know what I'm saying? We talked about different subjects, you know, relationships, makeups, breakups. It just wasn't about, you know, the sexual part of it. It was about, you know, well, damn, how am I get this woman back? Or what can I do to make her happy? Or, you know, things like that, subject matters like that. So I think that's what made my era a little bit better. I wouldn't say that it's completely better because I think what these young brothers is doing is good too. We're just in a different era, you know. The kids, they know a lot more than we did when we was growing up, you know. So it's a little different.
You have the new joint out,
yeah.
Never Let It Go.
Never Let It Go.
Featuring David Banner. So I mean, I like that. I really do. I think it's a different Donnell Jones, I would say. Talk about that.
It's a little bit different as far as musically. It's different, you know. It's more of a today's beat, but lyrically, it's still what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the song is based around. I had this song called "Have You Seen Her," and actually 15 years later, I run back into this lady, and I'm like, yo, I just seen her, so I'm never gonna let her go. You know, so that was the concept behind the record, and David just came and jumped on it, and he rocked it, yeah.
Yes, definitely. So you've had a lot of hits. I mean, we may not talk about some of them, but I mean, you've been in a lot of hit songs. I remember one of my favorites was Big Pun that you had with him.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, like that would never, ever, ever get old, go out of style. Talk about him. Like, what was he like? What was that relationship like?
I mean, it was an incredible relationship. I mean, well, that video, that was something else. I mean, just to bring all those people together, it shows how much of a big inspiration he was to all of us who was in the same game, you know. But I just remember being in the studio when we recorded that song, and it was like a party. It was like we was in the club, but we was in the studio. Everybody was in there popping bottles. It was just a really great atmosphere to be around and to be performing in front of, you know, all my friends. You know what I'm saying? We all together just popping bottles, having fun, just chilling, you know, kicking it. And that song happened to just come up.
That's crazy. And then you have the song with Left Eye.
Yeah.
That's a classic as well. Oh my gosh, like, she's gone now, of course, but I mean, what was she like? Talk about her.
Incredible spirit, man. I mean, just energy off the chain, and was 100% real. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna give it to you in the raw. You might not like it, you might like it, but I like being around people like that that's gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was one of those ones that'll tell you the truth, as well as party with you, have fun, but you know, just real down to earth, and just a loving spirit.
How has your career been treating you this far? I mean, you've had, like I said, you've had hits. You're still going to this day. I mean, just talk about that. Talk about your journey.
I'm just humbled at the fact that I still can get out there and do this. You know, it's been over 20 years now, and you know, I'm a young man from Chicago. Well, I'm a little older now, but I started out in Chi-Town. I never thought that I would, that's my son over there going crazy. I never thought that I would be in the music business. I grew up, I dreamed about it all the time. You know, I was with a group, and we went around Chicago and sang, but we never made it.
Wow.
So I got the opportunity in '93 when I met Eddie F. And he signed me, and from there, I mean, things just started to blossom and bloom, and I started writing songs. One of my first songs I wrote was for Usher, All the Time I Think of You, Holding.
Wow.
So I wrote that, and that's what kind of got me out there as a songwriter to do other things, and I became a solo artist after that.
That's crazy. That's amazing. That's dope. So what is your favorite song to this date that you always be like, yo, I mean, dang, I wrote that. I did that.
It would have to be Where I Want to Be, but then next in line would have to be My Apology. Yeah.
Why is
You know,
that?
most of my songs, quite naturally, all of my songs basically are based off of personal experiences, things that I've been through. So when you listen to my album, you can tell exactly what I'm going through at that particular stage in my life, because it's based on true stories. So I would say that one, because I was deeply in love with somebody, and I did them wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted to apologize, so I wrote that song as an
So I'm
apology.
looking at your shirt, Black Lives Matter. Make sure we get that on camera. Of course, everything that's going on. I mean, Monday something happened, Tuesday something happened, Wednesday. It's like every day of the week something has happened this week. I mean, ridiculous. Just what do you feel about what's going on, truly and deeply?
To be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's almost like, you know, it's like it's a war. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is winning. I think the cops need to check themselves. I think some of the black cops need to step up and speak on behalf of these black brothers out here that's getting killed. I know cops have a brotherhood with each other, but at the same time, though, I just can't see how you can let these cops just keep killing black people like this unarmed. You know, it's just ridiculous. And I don't promote violence, so I'm definitely against people going out here trying to kill cops, because every cop ain't bad either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got some good brothers on the force that do the right thing. So we shouldn't condemn all cops, but at the same time, though, I really think that we need to come together and find some common ground and just eliminate this violence, period. And not only the cop on black situation, but this black on black thing that we're doing. We're killing each other too. And that's kind of ridiculous. You know, not only are they killing us, but we killing us. So we just need to, like, really just believe in God, man. You know what I'm saying? Put that faith in something other than picking up a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like ridiculous. I think I heard of something else this morning. Like, it's just crazy. Have you personally ever been stopped by police or anything with policemen that you've kind of, I guess, been in that situation before? Or
I mean, I've been stopped by police plenty of times. I ain't never had no gun on me when they stopped me, so I wouldn't know what these young brothers go through. But I have been accused of something that I didn't do, and I mean, it's just that feeling alone doesn't feel good. So I mean, like I say, it's some really bad cops out here that just want to prove a point. You know, some of them just came home from the Army, and they still think they over there in Desert Storm, so they feel like they can just, you know, carry this badge and gun and just shoot anybody they feel like. You know, so I think we need to really figure out who we putting on our police force. Really study these guys and get better people that's qualified for the job, because everybody ain't qualified. Just because you was in the military or just because you have a family history or background of being in the police, whatever the thing is, I just feel like at this point we just need to get some really good people in there who know what they're doing, who can appreciate the fact that we all people, we all come from the same thing. It's only one.
what advice, I guess, would you give anyone that's trying to make it in industry? Because you've been in it for a long time. You know the good, the bad, what to watch out for, things of that nature. So somebody that's listening that's trying to break into this industry, what would you tell them?
I would say study music, study the greats. You can only play so many chords. All of them been played before. You know, just try to be creative. Step outside your comfort zone. Try to do different styles of music. Don't get caught up in one style. You know, you got R&B, you got jazz, you got pop. You got to try to mix them all together. Try to do something that nobody has ever done. It may be hard to do, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. and believe in yourself. That's the first thing you need to do. Believe in yourself, because it takes belief in order to make everything happen. If you believe it and you think it, it can happen. You just got to put the action into it.
Now I see you
That's
still
true.
rocking the hats. You was like, when I tell you, I always was like, what hat is he rocking today? What hat is he gonna have on the video? How many hats do you have?
Man, I think I got a closet just for hats.
Really?
I'm serious. I think I got a closet just for hats. I got so many of them. But usually I start throwing them out to the crowd, because I like to give some away.
Yeah.
But today I wanted to keep this one, I wanted to keep this one.
That one was special. That's pretty nice. Okay, so do you usually kind of try and match it up with your outfit when you're going out on a special night, or is this like a everyday thing, or is this kind of like a?
Nah, I don't rock hats all the time. I started rocking hats because when I was young, about 18, I started losing my hair.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a receding hairline, so I started rocking hats, and then I just got real comfortable with just having a bald head. And I was like, yo, fuck that. Let me get comfortable with this, and this is who I am. So I just stopped rocking hats for a while, and I just wear them now because people just know me for that. So I gotta keep that same thing.
Well, it looks dope. It looks dope. You sing live. One of the favorite covers. You actually sung it today, Stevie Wonder.
A little bit of it.
Yes, I want to hear you.
Just a little bit, because
Just a little
I
bit.
just got off stage, so I'm a little
Yeah,
raspy.
I know you probably a little
Yeah.
hoarse and everything.
And I see us in the park, strolling the summer days of imaginings in my head. I can't really sing it right now. Sorry.
That sound good to me.
I can sing something
Go
else.
ahead.
Sitting at the light she put up on my right, looking in the mirror, making sure her shit was tight. I know she felt me watching, but was scared to look
It's
my
just something
way.
about your voice that's just like, oh my gosh. When I hear it, it's just like,
I mean, right now I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of raspy and kind of tired because I just did the stage thing.
look, you can be raspy and hoarse and everything and still sound better than me on any given day. But I appreciate you. Plug your social media for your fans so they can
Yo, the
follow.
Facebook is Donnell Jones 96. The Twitter is Donnell Jones 96. The Instagram is Donnell Jones Forever. And my website is DonnellJonesMusic.com.
Sounds good. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at YourGirlT and IlFameMag. And catch this interview on YouTube and on IlFameMag.com. And we out. Appreciate you.
Peace, y'all. Love y'all. Hey, go get that new single, Never Let Her Go, on iTunes right now, featuring David Banner.
You just don't treat me. Oh, how I feel so sad. She's burning her heart to me. How could you let this be? And I didn't make time to see. I don't wanna be. Sorry, baby.